Number 10. Benetton Formula. The Benetton Formula Limited racing team was a Formula One racing team that competed in the Formula One World Championship from 1986 to 2001. The team emerged at the end of 1985 from the Toleman Racing Team, which had been taken over by the Italian clothing manufacturer Benetton. Benetton participated in 260 Formula One Grands Prix between 1986 and 2001, won 27 victories, obtained 102 podiums, 15 pole positions and 36 fastest laps. It had its heyday with German driver Michael Schumacher's World Championship titles in 1994 and 1995 and the Constructors' World title in 1995. Benetton's most recent win was taken by Gerhard Berger at the German Grand Prix in 1997. In 2000 the team was purchased by Renault, but competed as Benetton for the 2001 season. In 2002 the team became Renault F1. Number 9. Tyrrell Racing. In their 30-year existence between 1968 and 1998, Tyrrell won 33 of the 463 Grands Prix they started. The team's first 10 wins, all achieved by three-time world champion Jackie Stewart, were taken with the use of a Matra chassis which took the Scot to the 1969 crown. Italy's Michele Alboreto recorded Tyrrell's last Grand Prix victory at Detroit in 1983, although the team continued to operate until the 1998 Japanese Grand Prix, by which time they had become a shadow of their former self. After a long decline, at the end of the 1998 season the team, now on the verge of bankruptcy, was taken over by British American Racing. Number 8. Brabham. Brabham won 35 of the 402 races they participated in between its debut in 1962 and their final race in 1992. The team are best known for Jack Brabham, the team's founder, becoming the first driver to win the World Championship in a car bearing his own name in 1966, but it was American racer Dan Gurney who took the team's first victory in the French Grand Prix of 1964. Brabham himself, in fact, did not win for his own team until his championship year, in which he found a run of 4 consecutive victories good enough for the title. Denny Hulme secured the team's second title the following year with 2 wins. The team suffered a drop in form until Nelson Piquet rose to prominence, with the Brazilian scooping the 1981 and 1983 crowns. Brabham's most recent win was taken by Nelson Piquet at the French Grand Prix in 1985. Brabham then encountered an even sharper decline as the ownership of the team continually changed, dropping from World Championship contention before failing to finish the 1992 season. Number 7. Renault F1 Team. Renault Sport F1 Team is a Formula One constructor that previously raced in 2 periods in the sport, from 1977 to 1985, and from 2002 to 2011 before purchasing the Lotus F1 team in 2016. Renault's first podium came in 1979 at its home race in the French Grand Prix when it was held at Dijon. The team has competed in 400 races, winning 35, and winning 2 constructors' titles, taking the title in 2005 and 2006, with driver Fernando Alonso winning the driver's title in both seasons. Renault's last race win came at the 2008 Japanese Grand Prix when Alonso started from 4th on the grid. The team was renamed Alpine F1 Team to compete in the biggest category of world motorsport from the 2021 season, with Renault remaining in Formula One as an engine supplier. Number 6, Team Lotus. Team Lotus was a British team belonging to the Lotus Cars Company. It competed in Formula One between 1958 and 1994, and is still today one of the most successful teams in the competition, with 7 Constructors' Championships and 6 Drivers' Championships, as well as winning the Indianapolis 500 in 1965 and 1978. Team Lotus's first podium came in 1960 at race in the Monaco Grand Prix when it was held at Monaco. The original Lotus team won a total of 74 races in their existence between 1958 and 1994. Led by lead designer Colin Chapman, Team Lotus rose to dominance thanks to the inventiveness of Chapman's designs. Lotus is considered one of the most innovative teams in Formula One. Team Lotus's last race win came at the 1987 Detroit Grand Prix when Ayrton Senna started from second on the grid. Number 5, Red Bull Racing. Red Bull Racing is an Austrian Formula One team, based in Great Britain and active since 2005. Christian Horner has been team principal since its foundation in 2005. Red Bull Racing's first podium came in 2009 at race in the Chinese Grand Prix when it was held at Shanghai. The team has won a total of 100 races since 2005. Red Bull had Cosworth engines in 2005 and Ferrari engines in 2006. The team used engines supplied by Renault between 2007 and 2018. During this partnership, they won 4 successive Drivers' and Constructors' Championship titles from 2010 to 2013, becoming the first Austrian team to win the title. The team began using Honda engines in 2019. Red Bull's last race win came at the 2023 Canadian Grand Prix when Max Verstappen started from first on the grid. Number 4, Williams Racing. Williams F1 is a British Formula One team based in Grove, founded in 1977 by Sir Frank Williams and Sir Patrick Head. Since 2020 it has been entered in the Formula One World Championship under the name of Williams Racing. Switzerland's Clay Regazzoni recorded Williams' first Grand Prix win in the 1979 British Grand Prix in the team's home race at Silverstone. With 114 Grand Prix victories, 7 Drivers' and 9 Constructors' World Championship titles, Williams F1 is one of the most successful constructors in the history of Formula One and was the most successful team in the 1990s in particular. Williams, however, are without a win since Pastor Maldonado won the Spanish Grand Prix in May 2012. Number 3, Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz is one of the most successful automakers in Formula One, considered one of the 4 teams with the best results, along with Williams, Ferrari, and McLaren. He initially participated as a constructor in Formula One in 1954 and 1955, and did so again from 2010 to the present. Mercedes-Benz competed in the pre-World War II European Championship, winning 3 titles and debuted in Formula One in 1954. After winning its debut race at the 1954 French GP, pilot Juan Manuel Fangio won 3 more Grands Prix and won the 1954 Drivers' Championship and repeated this success in the 1955 season. With 125 Grand Prix victories, 9 Drivers' and 8 Constructors' World Championship titles, Mercedes-Benz is one of the most successful constructors in the history of Formula One. A major part of this success is Lewis Hamilton, who finished no lower than second in the Drivers' Championship standings each of those 8 title-winning campaigns. Mercedes-Benz's most recent win was taken by George Russell at the São Paulo Grand Prix in 2022. Number 2, McLaren Racing. McLaren Racing Limited is a British motor racing team based at the McLaren Technology Centre in Woking, Surrey, England. The team started in Formula One in 1966, with its creator at the wheel. It was McLaren himself who took the outfit's first victory, winning the 1968 Belgian Grand Prix at Spa after starting 6th. McLaren is best known as a Formula One constructor, the second oldest active team and the second most successful Formula One team after Ferrari, having won 183 races, 12 Drivers' Championships and 8 Constructors' Championships. The 1988 season was the most successful campaign for a single team, with McLaren winning all but one race. McLaren's most recent win was taken by Daniel Ricciardo at the Italian Grand Prix in 2021. Number 1, Scuderia Ferrari. As the only constructor to contest every single season of the Formula One World Championship, it is perhaps no surprise that Ferrari lead the way in terms of Grand Prix victories. Ferrari has been an integral part of the Formula One World Championship since it was founded in 1950. The prancing horse has racked up 242 wins in its time, with the first achieved by Argentina's José Froilán González in the 1951 British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Ferrari's success rate has seen 9 drivers secure 15 drivers' titles for the Italian team, with 16 Constructors' Championships also heading to their Maranello base. The team's most successful period occurred between 2000 and 2004, with Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello recording 57 wins. Ferrari's most recent win was taken by Charles Leclerc at the Austrian Grand Prix in 2022. This channel the top 10. Thank you for attention. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.